All right, you little fifth graders, 3/4 plus 1/6. This is a review. You should know how to do it, so get it done. Pause the video. All right, let's see how wonderful you did. 3/4 plus 1/6. The least common denominator ended up being 12. 4 times 3 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9. 6 times 2 is 12. 1 times 2 is 2. And then we add. 9 plus 2 is 11. My denominator stays the same, 12. Is that an improper fraction? No. Is that its simplest form? Yes. 11/12 is the final answer. The next one. 2/3 minus 1/12. Solve that problem now. Pause the video. All right, let's see how wonderful you did. The least common denominator ended up being 12. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 4 is 8. 12 times 1 is 12. 1 times 1 is 1. We are subtracting, so 8 minus 1 is 7. My denominator stays the same. Is that an improper fraction? No. Is that in simplest form? Yes. 7/12 is your answer. Let's try another one. 4 3/5 plus 2 1/4. Solve that problem now. Pause the video. All right, let's see how wonderful you did. My least common denominator of 5 and 4 is 20. 5 times 4 is 20. 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 5 is 20. 1 times 5 is 5. We are adding, so 12 plus 5 is 17. And then the denominator stays the same. Is that an improper fraction? No. Is that in simplest form? Yes. Now I must add my whole numbers. 4 plus 2 is 6. That is my final answer. 6 and 17/20. Very good. Let's do it again. 4 1/3 minus 1 1/2. You will have to borrow. Solve that problem now. Pause the video. All right. Let's find out if you know what you're doing. I hope so. The least common denominator of 3 and 2 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 3 is 3. We are subtracting, but I cannot subtract 2 minus 3. So I come over here and borrow from the 4. It becomes 3. Then I add that 1 I borrowed as 6/6 because 6 is my denominator. 2 plus 6 is 8. And then 6 is my denominator. Then I bring over the 3 and the 6, and now I can subtract. 8 minus 3 is 5. My denominator stays the same. Is that an improper fraction? No. Is that in simplest form? Yes. So now I must subtract my whole numbers. 3 minus 1 is 2. There is my answer. 2 and 5, 6. One more beautiful problem. Let's see if you remember how to do this. 5 minus 1 and 2 sevenths. And of course, you will have to borrow. Do that now. Pause the video. All right. Let's see how great you did. There's nothing here to subtract. I must borrow from the 5, make it a 4, use my denominator, and create the fraction 7 over 7. Now I can subtract. 7 minus 2 is 5. My denominator stays the same. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 and 5 sevenths is the answer, and it is beautiful. So there you go, you little 5th graders. Now go on to Google Classroom and get your assignment done. Do that now.